There we go, I think. Into the game. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Lotto apparently. To another stream of Pokemon Ultramoon Ghost Monotype Challenge. There we go. Hey Sass. Roto Friendship. Okay. Today we're going to the what's it called again? Wela Volcano area, which means that we will actually finally be able to get this little critter, the Cubone, so that we can hopefully in a future episode evolve it into a lowland Marowak, which needs to be done during nighttime, unfortunately. So I will need to mess around with the time of the day again in my game, but we will do that when it becomes relevant. Also, my camera's a bit far down, isn't it? There we go, something like that. Where are we? Right, we just concluded the Battle Royale thingy that was going on up here. Let's go grab some of this. And I also came to realization that I actually forgot something last time. Hey Fox! Let's melt stuff. I suggest Garmor? I wanted to go back to... If you look at the map underneath me, the town that's right over there. What is the fastest way over there? Probably up and around, to be honest. So we will do that, because I do... If I remember correctly, there is a side quest event I really quickly want to make sure is active. I am... Yeah, my microphone is on. There's so many small tiny things to keep track of. There we go. Oddly enough, didn't get a single random encounter during that, but hey, we take those. And they happen. That was not what I meant to do. Are you... Yes, here we are. When I woke up this morning, I found a bottle cap left at my door. Must be from that Pokemon you saved, trying to say thank you, I suppose. You should keep it. I'm sure it's meant for you. If you weren't here last time, it's from the Alolan... I was about to call it Ninetales. What is the pre-evolution of Vulpix? The Alolan Vulpix who we helped from the team... Numbskull, what are they called again? Wow, I am tired. From the enemy team. Hey there, my Piranha. Yes, got it. That Vulpix, those Team Skull... Oh, I should have just read what it says on screen, shouldn't I? Those Team Skullbull is scared it off, and I haven't seen it since. But well, it should know that there are people like you too. I hope it comes around here again soon. It was really all I wanted, because not only do we get a bottle cap from it, which I don't think I'll ever use, but apparently it's useful for things like optimizing your team for competitive play, but it also triggers the ability to follow a side quest that involves Vulpix, so well worth it. Unlike this donkey, I have no reason to fight you whatsoever. Yeah, as I said, today we'll be heading up on the Wela Volcano Park, I think it's called. And of course we get two. And up there, we'll get a Cubone and we'll clear the third trial. Honestly believe Vulpix should have been either Fairy or Ghost. Because of its yokai origins? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I agree with you on that, Fox. Either way, let's continue headstrong forward. Royal Avenue, goodbye. Oh, dude, get out of the way, you'll get run over by a Taurus, which does not seem like... I need to head north here, but Hey guys. I done 0 squats. Pokemon have guts ability, then their attack, blah blah blah. He just done 0 squats. That's good on you, mate. Oh, this is an actual Pokemon? I thought this was a guy in a costume. You can really get a sense for a person's nature from the way they throw their Pokeballs. You should talk to Up from the Galar region then. Wait. Alright, this game didn't have the spinning animation. Welcome to the Thrifty Megamart, where the sales are explosive. Here, have a special discount coupon. It can only be used at our store. Yay, we grabbed it eagerly. Just show a discount coupon at the checkout staff when you're ringing up at the register. Blah 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 blah. Please shop till you drop, or at least until you're completely out of savings. I'm not even trying to hide it. Hypno should also probably have been dark. With his backstory, yeah. Next. Hey, you're a trial goer, right? Look at my Pokemon. Old. Drifloon. It's the Drifloon I saved on Route 6. Oh. What do you know? My Drifloon is so strong that it can just drift along without ever having to worry. Well, it did eventually have to worry, apparently. It's actually on no outbound, but I moved here, really? All run with kids and Pokemon. Is there anyone else here who wants to give me some free stuff? Wait, this helps stock the shelves? Oh. Not slacking off or anything. I'm working right now. Really, I am. So when a Slowpoke or Slowbro gets to use slack off, it does restore half its HP. I hear excuses. Apparently a lot of food. Well, this is the guy, right? There's something written on his chest. I'm just a poor Hypno, share some love. Eerie Hypno keeps on staring at you. Do I make a poll for this? Guys, should we... Actually, we're gonna do that. Do this. I'm gonna ask you guys if we should give him any money at all. And then we'll get moving on that. What do we have here? Do you have... Wait, I have chat. Why do I have chat on 2 windows? Do you have any favorite or least favorite Alolan form? Oh, don't worry about asking that. I don't think I've ever answered that, actually. Do I have any favorite or least favorite Alolan? I need to grab real quick a list of all the Alolan forms. Just so I have them all on display. Real quick, don't worry. Oh, I'm not allowed to vote on my own chat. What? There we go. I think... There we go. To not obscure you guys. I think my favorite Alolan form... Well, that's a tough one, because I really like both Vulpix and Ninetales. Sandslash and Sandslash are also really well designed, and Marowak is just awesome. Meowth is kinda interesting, not Persian. I think contesters for my least favorite are probably Raticate, Persian, and Dogtrio. Yeah. Like, I think that's roughly how I'd place them. Can I vote on my own chat? And feel sad. That's the best excuse I ever heard. Considering Hypnos is evil, not giving him anything will get you killed. I don't. This is a Pokemon game, so I don't think that. But at that, we had a few minutes. The winner, giving him a lot of money. Wowzers! You're really giving me this? It looked like a Hypno, but it's actually just a person wearing a Pokemon costume. Look at you, big spender. I figured someone might give me money if only I pretended to be Pokemon, but I had no luck. Until now, that is. You're the first big donor I've had. A shining example of humanity. I'm so touched that I've got to do something to pay you back for this. Here, take this. That was well worth it. But yeah, I think... oh, yeah, he's just explaining the rest. I think in regards to my favorite and least favorite lower forms, it's pretty much... Is it cute or elegant? It's probably on my favorite list. If it's weird looking or derpy or just badly designed, in my personal opinion at least, it's probably one of my least favorite. And the rest of them I'm kind of indifferent about the rest of them. Come on, Doctorio has those luxurious golden locks. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I don't think anyone expected that to pay off, to be honest. Oh, we just got more free stuff. Cool. So, what can I buy here? You look like trainer, but I can tell that you're still just getting started. If you can become the strongest trainer in all the Alola, why don't you come talk to me again? Okay. Probably have forgotten that by the end of my journey. I'd like to buy. Oh, we can get special balls here. The music in here is funky. Okay, so it's basically just anything I'd like from the mart, but split amongst multiple NPCs, because why would it be easy? I make a guess that it's... Isn't this the item from X and Y? And why is it here? And why do I feel like it's a ripoff? I'm gonna leave those. Well, we didn't... Really? Roto again? This is my problem with the Rotom text in this version. It's constantly begging for attention. But it does give us good stuff. Why am I looking at the down screen again? I really need to remember to look here. Okay, so we didn't use a discount coupon, but it is fine. HP up is good. Not sure if we'll use it, but you know, it could come in handy. You never know. The Navi of Pokemon. Basically, yes. Hey, listen! You wrote that just as I said it. Here we are, Volcano Park. Vela. Pronunciation. Up the volcano we go. We don't really have anything that's super effective against anything here, if I remember correctly. We have flying, fire, flying grass, which we definitely don't want to use. And then we have just ghosts and poison. Tiki Statusune was an item that did nothing in X and Y, but it did have a flavor text that came from exotic region, which many theorists would be the next generation of games. The fact that you can buy it here confirms that it was a hit. True, Vox. Just wish they did something in this game. So are we in the Wela Park now? Wela, is it Wela? Volcano Park. The fire burns bright and hot here. So, there's not enough space, okay. Put it over here then. Oh, there's a stamp there, we'll leave that be. I believe this should be where we can find me needing to sneeze. There we go. No need to sneeze. Cubone, which would be, at long last, another addition to our team. Hyper Potion, that's kind of early, isn't it? If I remember correctly, it's like a 23%er, so it shouldn't be too tough to find. That's not it. We have some Pokeballs for it, though. So let me just double check that while we're in here anyway. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Level 16. Means we're slightly on the uptick of... we're slightly over-leveled. But I do... Memory serves me right there between level 16 and 20-something or 30-something. Got ground type in this area, so I do recommend your flying type. I don't understand what the recommendation for Gormor is. So ground is ground good against... Oh right, flying is good against ground, but bad against rock. Right? Is it... I don't know, man. The typing in these games are weird. Also, oh, there's the Cubone. A bit louder than I'd like it to be. Go. We need to hit it, but not too hard. That's good enough. I just discovered the what? Flying is immune to ground because it is not standing on the ground. Oh, like that. Yes, okay. Oh, actually? Why not Hypnosis for better odds, right? Yes, Rock is good again. Vox, that's the reason I can remember that Rock is good against Bird. It's like, I always just imagine some idiot with a rock just like, I'm gonna get you, you stupid bird! It apparently works. Garmor is the hell dog of Norse mythology. Perfect name for a fire ghost type. But if it's a dog, does it really match a... What is Cubone, and why did it call for help? Why did you call for help? That's just annoying. We had a lot of SOS calls without adrenaline off, interestingly. Nackley is not normally found in these games. But I haven't... Wait, what? I haven't run the scan though, so how is that possible? Are we gonna catch the higher level of these two? You sure that strikes me as incredibly weird, but I do remember something like that. I shouldn't be able to find it then. Therapy doesn't say anything about the island scan feature for MacB, so I'm not sure if that's correct. I like that everyone has their own way of remembering some of the seemingly arbitrary type effectiveness. Yeah, some of it just doesn't make sense. So the best thing is to just try and find ways to remember it. Like what is it? Psychic is weak to dark because you're afraid of the dark. Weak to box because you're afraid of box. And weak to ghosts because you're afraid of ghosts, right? I think. Something akin to that. Let's throw... We do have an heal ball. Why not? We have caught so many other things in heal balls so far. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure how to justify ice being weak to steel. I guess it's someone going out there with an ice pick, a steel pick, and just whacking away at the ice on the lake? I don't know. Well, we just got the Cubone. And since I don't have any better ideas, I guess I will call it Garmar. Although I would really like, Vox, if you could give me a good way to know how to pronounce it. All Pokemon in the game can do SOS calls. I did know that, but I wasn't aware that it happened this often. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your correction. Oh, there, sorry. Ah, sorry about that. Sometimes the chat is a bit weird. My bad. Is it Gamer? No, wait, that's not right. Gamer. Now to find it in chat again. Feels so old when I do this. It's so small. Gamer, yeah. Okay. There we go. Close this again. There we go. Oh, now I know why it's so warm. There we go. I forgot to turn on my fan. Also, there you go. Proper view of this. Yeah, no, Vox, sorry about the Macby thing. I didn't see it in chat. Over here. Okay. So, Cubone evolves into Marowak at level 28... 38? One moment. '28. Which means it's not going to happen today, which is fine, because I need to mess with the time in order to do it proper, because it needs to be during nighttime. But now we can start ascending the volcano. Which, remember to look up here, which shouldn't be too bad. But no, seriously, Vox, how do I pronounce Garmer? It's Garmer, right? Looking at the levels on this, hair tickling me in the nose. Looking at the levels of the other trainers on this route, I think we might be slightly over leveled there. It's fine, it makes it easier. I'll enjoy it while it lasts, because that's not gonna last. Oh, I need to... What is the next thing on our list of things to get? It is... Phantom, I think. Which means... Where did I put that? Here? Yes, I did name the Cubone Garmer. Phantom. There. And then... Whoop! There you go. New Pokemon. There. And it actually looks like she's taking a photo of it. Although it's a selfie more than likely. We all know that. Did it work? Oh yeah, it worked. I wonder if I should put like... I guess the microphone kinda makes for like an outline of where it is. Seismic Sisters. Wait, what? I'm the cutest of the Seismic Sisters, a trio of siblings who love volcanoes. This cave here leads to the top of the volcano. Oh no, it's... I thought that this is one of those places where you go up and then you go down to get an item and then you go up again. Oh, right, the trial. Wait, does this just lead back down instantly? Floatstone, I don't remember what a floatstone is. I'm the prettiest of the seismic sisters, a trio of siblings who love volcanoes. This path leads to the right side of the volcano, just so you know. Sure, you're right. Oh, this is the third? I'm the most charming of the seismic sisters, a trio of siblings who love volcanoes. Path here just leads to the left side of the volcano, just so you know. What is the point of these? Is that an ace trainer? Bird trainer. He's an ace trainer. Why do I recognize them by outfit at this point? Hey, Jim. Hey, I'm walking around with that in Pokemon Go at the moment. It takes 400 freaking candy to evolve. Why? I don't know. And it's one of those that's like 5 kilometers per candy. Sorry, I won't rant too much about that. It's not even a pretty Pokemon once it's evolved. It's cute enough as a small bat, but once it becomes this bad monster dragon-like thingy, it loses all semblance of cute. Bye, Noibat. Dabra. That should be relatively simple. Let's get someone else out here. Yeah, look, could use some screen time. When does Chandler evolve again? And love also a Dusk Stone, so not anytime soon. Right, I need to. I need like. What do I need in that regard? 1 Dusk Stone, 2 Dusk Stones, Dawn Stone. I need 2 Dusk Stones and a Dawn Stone, and unfortunately, I believe there's only 1 Dawn Stone that's just lying around in the wild. Just because, why wouldn't it be annoying? Oh, son of a gun. Also, I didn't realize they were that low in health. Well, Sadako. I choose you. Enough of this mess. Right. Poison type. Because, okay, this isn't another one of those. Psychic is strong against poison type because you can have the willpower to ignore poison? I don't get that one. It's fine. We'll just make it down the... Isn't there a healer on this mountain, actually? There has to be a healer on this mountain, right? That team is pretty strong, huh? But I'm stronger. As per usual, sorry for all the touching my face that's going on during streams. Allergies at this time of the year are a freaking pain in the butt. What is imprisoned? If opposing Pokemon know any move also known by the other user, they prevent. How about give up on learning that, because that seems pretty useless. That is very circumstantial. Thanks, Jim. Now I need to go down and heal. Probably meet all the trainers before I get there, won't I? I want that. Yeah. I do like the fact that they decided... Was it in this generation or the previous generation? Where they decided that... TMs found in the wild should have a different color Pokeball. I do like that. Very nice little indication of what you're about to get. I think it's weird they chose yellow, because it just reminds me of the GS ball. Do you have a preference over C moves, Gigantamax and Mega Evolution mechanics? Yes, I prefer Mega Evolutions followed by Gigantamax and C moves at the very end. I kind of don't want to fight this guy. What do we have of healing items? We can always come back, I guess. We're not on the trial site yet. Actually, we will do that. We'll go down, heal, and then we'll come back. But yeah, I think in that order, because Mega Evolutions were just straight up cool. Gigantamax is also kind of interesting. Gigantamax is basically just Mega Evolutions, but slightly different. I personally think they're a bit less interesting, in part because of their execution. And as for why I don't like C-moves that much, it really just comes down to, sure, they're visually interesting, but man, they just take forever to execute. And therein lies the issue with C-moves, in my opinion. I think Mega Evolutions appeal to me mostly because they took Pokemon, well, they did it right. They took Pokemon that were slightly out of their league at the time of Generation 6 and tried to give them an ability to boost back up to where they were viable. And did it in a way where it was an interesting, put it. You were limited in how many you could do, right? During one battle. But when you did it, it stuck around until the battle was over, which is why I prefer it over Gigantamax. Gigantamax is, I mean, I feel like Gigantamax is mainly just like, look, it's fancy, it's shiny. Well, actually, yes, Mega Evolution felt like it had utility, while Gigantamaxing is really just, hey, look, it's shiny, it's interesting. Feels like they was made, but Mega Evolutions were made with an actual purpose of trying to bring something back into the game while also being shiny. Gigantamax had the issue of just being the next gimmick, which unfortunately I feel like it's a bit sad that Game Freak feels like they need to make these gimmick things for each generation at this point, simply because they did Mega Evolutions, then they did C-moves. C-moves were, I mean, they're fine. They're fine, but they take so long. But yeah, sorry. It was a simple question that I ended up having an entire essay about. My apologies. Blue would make them look like great balls. Purple, the Master Ball. Black would be Ultra Balls. Green, Sapphire Balls. Pink is pink. White would be Premier Ball. Yellow really was the best option because of the obscurity of DS Ball. Yeah, I suppose so, because otherwise they would have to do something like rainbow colored or polka dotted or... What do you want, Rotom? Do you think we can battle all the trainers in Helona? We got a ways to go, mate. Well, let's keep adventuring and find as many trainers as we can. Gotta enjoy battles. That's where you're wrong, Rotom. That's where you're wrong. I don't enjoy the battles. The battles are here because they have to be. I'm not gonna make it a secret. The Pokemon battles is what I find the least interesting about Pokemon. Ironically. And it really just comes down to the fact that I'm more of an exploring, collecting kind of person. And when, I don't know, I prefer... There are some games where the RPG battle system works for me, and I don't feel like... Pokemon is not bad, but at times it feels boring. And I think Vox might be onto something there, because I've debated with her before, that it might have to do with the whole one-on-one setup. Because the more I think about it, most RPGs and JRPGs that I play and enjoy that have battle systems, they usually have team battles of 2 to 4 people against a group of X amount of enemies. And it makes for a much more dynamic and strategic approach, in my opinion, with multiple layers of strategy. While Pokemon is very much... in the story mode, it's very much, hey, you have one Pokemon, the enemy has one Pokemon, Look at what typing it has. If you can outmatch its typing, then you're good. Otherwise, just brute force your way through it. So, I think that's probably why I find Pokemon's battle system slightly less enjoyable than most. It's again, it's a nice casual title. Just chill with. Not all games need to be like these hyper-complex 4D chess-esque puzzle-solving games. Good to have something that's a bit more grounded sometimes. Although, I still am not a big fan of the typing system in Pokemon. Sometimes the typing system just baffles me. Like, the reasoning behind why some things are weak to others. Because it feels like a lot of them are made with the sense of, hey, of course grass is weak to fire, because if you take fire to a bunch of leaves, it goes woof, and it's gone. But then we have like some of the typings where it's just like, why is this thing weak to this other thing? Also likely why VGC is doubles. Video Game Championships? Is that what it stands for? You do mean the competitive scene, right? But because, yeah, that's probably why it is, yeah. Why it's doubles. That's a rock. This is a flying type against a rock. Even I know that's a bad idea. Fire against rock, also bad idea. Isn't poison against rock also a bad idea? Or is that ground? You know what, it's fine. We'll just do the thing where we hit it so hard that it won't have a chance to do much. And then once I fail this battle, I'll head back down to the Pokemon Center again. Is there a heal in front of the gate to its well? I like to think that the weird type advantage stuff makes sense to Japanese culture. I actually think you might be right about that, May. At least in regards to Dark type. Vox has told me as much that Dark in the Japanese original is, what was it, Evil type? Which would... Well, am I misremembering? Vox, to correct me if I'm misremembering on that. Which would probably be why it is strong against things like Psychic and Ghosts, because Ghosts are not evil by default, right? In most cultures, then it's an evil spirit. And when it comes to Psychic, I would assume it's because it's corruption of the mind. So for that specific typing, it makes a lot of sense. But for... oh, that only applies sometimes. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I thought. But it would make sense, right? By that logic. The physical competitive scene specifically. But yeah, I don't know if the typing system makes more sense in Japanese culture than it does in the West. It might have to do... I know they have a different thing in regards to like nature with the elements, like this. Oh, I've seen it before. The thing where there are 5 elements and then the center there's something else. And I believe steel is part of that that system, so that might be where the inspiration original comes from. But there is a bit too much going on with 16 different things in my opinion. Aku is indeed evil. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious because in Crash Bandicoot, the thing that helps you is called Aku Aku, so it's evil, at least in Japanese, I guess. That's really funny. Or rather, that must have been really confusing for the Japanese audience of the games, because not so much for... like, they're supposed to take place in like, New Zealand or Australia, which means that obviously it's not Japanese, the name is. But when it was then released in Japan and he's still called Aku Aku, then he's called Evil in their language. That's kind of funny. Oh, the Chinese Wu's... How do you pronounce that? Wuxi? Okay. Wait, don't they also use that in... Don't they also use the Wuxi in Korea, if I'm not wrong? At least I'm fairly sure that's also what we saw in White Day, which is based in well, that's a game from Korea, South Korea. So I'd assume it's also, but I don't know. These kind of things I'm not educated in, so always double check when I say something related to culture, because I don't just trust random YouTubers. Thank you, evil. I know, right? It's that is so hilarious. Oh man, I need to play Crash Bandicoot again sometime. Been a while. I played the original trilogy on this channel for Let's Play years ago when I first started. Maybe I should stream the remakes. If you want to go down the mountain, you can cut through the tunnel right there. If you're going to try your hand at the fire trial, you should at least have some Pokemon that can use water, ground, or rock type moves. Yeah, I ain't got none of either. The Japanese is rather fascinating language. That is context sensitive. That is very true. It's actually really... It always strikes me how... It always surprises me just how context sensitive Japanese is. Like comparison to a lot of Western languages. Just because it's a completely different, like, lingual structure in that sense. It's Akuma means demon, so it wouldn't surprise me if Japanese people would internalize Aku as a cute way to say demon. But that is speculation on my part. Well, I mean, he is a witch doctor spirit in that game, so I guess there's some relation. I don't know. I am Yahweh. My Marowak and I are students of the ancient dances that have been passed down in our low-level generations. Evil sounds more fun though, I know. The trial of Yahweh. We'll find that it is a bit different to trials you have faced to this point. But of course, we'll attempt it, right? Of course. It's very different. My trial will test your powers of observation. There will be a dance, and then another. Your task will be to find the difference between the two. Again. Okay. Watch carefully and memorize this dance. Oh gee, I wonder what the difference is. It's definitely... I think the left Marowak is sauce. This is so freaking simple. But how? That was truly spectacular. And to add to the spectacle, come Marowak. Did he just attack me for getting it right? Also, can I catch this? I very much like it. I'm still so annoyed that the totem version of Marowak is only available in Ultra Sun for some reason. We can't get this stupid huge one in this game. So disappointed. Lone Marowak is it Fire Ghost? No, it's Ghost, so we're gonna use Ominous Wind. Oh, you survived! And you disabled my move, that's fine. Because you're not gonna hit me with anything that can hurt me. I think our balloon Pokemon might be the best bet for this match. Sylvanas just winning. When does Sylvanas fall? 25. Did I write that wrong? Wait. Drifloon. Savannah's supposed to have evolved at this point? 38. Okay, never mind. Why did I write 35 in my data weirdness? Sometimes I can't tell if Pokemon is making fun of themselves, or if they genuinely thought this was a proper puzzle. I don't know, man. Marowak was so pleased by your right answer that it simply had to battle you. Onwards to the second dance. What's carefully I memorize this dance. I have a slight feeling I know. Yeah. Wait. I got distracted by the dude. I thought he was part of it. You show me again. And then please get the tourist out of here. That guy there was standing like this. Okay. Where they're standing, how they hold their bones, where they're looking, how they're smiling. Am I just that dense? Why am I not reading the right question? I mean, I guess that guy is smiling differently. But how? That was truly spectacular. And to add to the spectacle, my fine hiker. This is weird. I forgot that that happened. Hey, David. Admittedly, that one... I don't know if that was clever or just dumb. But I guess I'll take it. That's Magma. Magma is just pure fire type, right? Just bomb it from above. I wonder that so often, especially in this game. Like during the emotional or serious cutscenes, your character's face remains in that dorky little smile. It's kind of the best. Yes, I agree. I believe I cannot for the life of me find it again. But someone during the release of the original Sun and Moon made one of those 4-panel comics of main character from this game. It's just like everything's burning around them and they're just standing there with that smile like, yep, this is perfectly fine. I love this. Like, what the... Yeah. The weird thing is, it's not because the game doesn't have facial animations for our character, because there are a few scenes where our face is animated. It honestly just feels like you're a fool if you dance and a fool if you just look on. It honestly feels like they either forgot to add it into the majority of the scenes, or maybe someone on the directional team decided, hey, we just like with the voice acting in the latest generation, that we don't want to impose feelings upon the upon the player, so we'll just make it a blank slate so that the player can experience the scene how they perceive. And it's really just making the scene awkward to look at. Well, quite frankly, hilariously dumb to look at. But yeah, they have some scenes where they at least animate the face, but man, that smile. The weird part is there was a bit of that in the latest generation too. I am hiker friend was so pleased by your right answer that he simply had to battle you. Onwards to the final dance. Why? Why? Oh, I know the difference. Someone photoshopped the zoomed in version of the Marowak in the background. cheery Pokemon, the big Pokemon. Pokemon with the bow. That's just, it's the Pokemon. I wonder if there are any wrong answers, to be honest. But how? That was truly spectacular, and to add to the spectacle, content. That's like a bit of a cop-out that they didn't actually do a lot of unique text for this thing. Ah, that's a shame. There's such an interesting intro piece of music, and then it just goes back to, hey, here's the regular Pokemon battle music. I was actually hoping for something cool there from them. Also, no, we'll just use what's super effective. I'm gonna spend some time firing Sylvanas, obviously. He's fast. that could be a problem. But, hear me out. He's physical. Oh wait, he's also fire, isn't he? Which means it won't help me to burn him? He's not like Imperial. He can be hit by Will-O-Wisp, right? Can I have my frames, please? Wait, everything's faster than me. I think we lose this one. Oh, okay, that didn't... Ah, he is? Really? So, fire Pokemon can't burn. Duly noted. It's too late. I'm also poisoned. Gonna use Hex, but it's gonna take me out. Yep. This could be a problem. We might have hit another problem. Although... You also have a name for my Phantom? Let's give everyone a chance. Okay, I'm not fast enough. Do I have to grind? I mean, I could grind a slight bit. I could grind enough that Drift Bloom evolves into Drift Bloom. That's only like 2 levels. Just the level up should... We're not gonna survive this. Should be enough to at least make it viable in battle. So that it doesn't get one-hit KO'd. What else can we do? Don't really want this to do anything at all. 34 before it evolves. Man, this is not good for me. Ghastly evolves at level 25, that's also doable. Bloody bastard. Can't use the same move twice in a row because... This is a bit of an unfair matchup. How's the Pokemon going? Hey cats, it's we're getting team wiped. Bye Ezio. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and grind a bit to get Haunter and Rift Bloom evolved. Because as things are, seems like the Garmer might have a type advantage, but Garmer is also underleveled and slow. So I guess I don't want to level Garmer up 10 levels. That's so much. And then again, it does have a type advantage in this area, so I could... Salazzle doesn't really give... Oh, it's not Salazzle. What is the pre-step for Salazzle? How did I miss? Is it the tech that's making sure that I can't hit it? Because if that's the case, that's kind of... cheap. Well, didn't need that money anyway. Good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke, or this would have ended right here. So, conclusion. We need to level up a bit. Ludwig evolves to Lampent at level 41? That's not true, is it? Surely that's not true. Can I just say how much I hate the hate that specific aspect about Generation 5? My candle is useless until level 41. That's like nearly end game. Have you encountered a shiny in this playthrough as of yet? No, unfortunately not. I don't think I've ever encountered a shiny on stream actually. Have I? Not that I recall. Protect and protect does the same thing. Why are there two of them then? But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever encountered a shiny on stream, unfortunately. I'd love for that to happen. But I have pretty subpar luck, so I don't expect that to ever happen. What else can we evolve? Nothing. We literally only evolved 2 things, so we need to get some levels. The best place to get levels at the moment? Probably Wela Park, to be honest. Weirdly enough, I think we've taken out pretty much all the trainers along the way, which is very unusual for me. No way down there. Yet. Ludwig is from Gen 5, so yes it is. I hate Gen 5's, like, evolved chart. Like, hey, is your Pokemon not level 40 something yet? Oh, then it's probably still on the first stage. Like, what? Why? Like, even... This is less about Generation 5. And more about, generally, and this is probably why they went away from it again. Why you would not want a majority of your Pokemon to evolve that late, because if they do, then you end up with a really stale game where you just play with the same Pokemon for a very big part of the game before it finally evolves. And while that makes the end game much more, not much more, mind your words, while it can make the end game seem like it has more of an impact when it's like, hey, I've reached the league, my entire team is just about to level up and evolve into their final form. Also leaves the rest of it kind of stale, which I don't know. I think, well, personally, I think it was a bad design decision, and I think Game Freak agreed, considering that they didn't do that in the future after that. I wish they would go back and retroactively fix Generation 5's leveling chart, but you know, the reason they don't do that is probably something with. Why wouldn't they do that? I guess it's because it's never been done, so it'd probably make a lot of people angry. That, or you might have other people arguing that if you do that and you lower it, no, that wouldn't be a problem. I was thinking you would have the problem where you're trying to take, you would have a problem where something is already evolved at a level where it can't, but it would be the inverse. You wouldn't have that issue because you can't travel back and can't trade one of those Pokemon back to Generation 5 once it's out of Generation 5. No, I don't know why they haven't done it. I would assume that it's something to do with them having a policy of not changing that kind of stuff and probably not wanting to make a big chunk of fans angry. So I can't see why anyone would be angry about such a convenience change. Gen 5 has the worst example of this. Things like Ponyta also evolved stupidly late. Not to the extent of Gen 5, but yeah. But isn't Ponyta, or is it Ponyta or Ponyta actually, now I think about it? Regardless, isn't it also a late game Pokemon to catch in general in Pokemon Generation 1? Mind you, I can't remember because I haven't played the actual Generation 1 in a long time. But I vaguely recall it's like at least mid-game, which means you're getting it at a high level from the get-go. Not that it excuses it though, but yeah. I mean, there are certain Pokemon with pseudo-legendaries where it does make sense that they evolve slightly later because they're already strong even on stage 1. Also, it's funny, you can tell that I'm getting passionate about debating something because I'm suddenly talking really, really fast. I'm sorry about that. Just asked me to let you know she'll be gone for a bit. Ah, That's fair, that's fair. As I always say, it's not obligatory to watch my stream. So don't worry, don't worry. Let her know that it is perfectly fine. Oh, also, I need to keep track of time, because today I will have to... I cannot extend past the 2 hour mark. Because I have other plans today. So, well, we just passed the 1 hour mark. Cool. Plenty of time, hopefully. Yeah, I guess since we're just grinding anyway, there's no harm in debating Pokemon stuffs. So, like, if you have any topics or any questions or whatever, just throw them my way. If I answered them before, I'll just answer them again. No harm done in that. No, pseudo-legendaries usually sucks at stage 1. Creepy is a prime example. Yeah, that's the thing, I assumed they didn't. Cubone is part rounds, no, part rock? But that's interesting. I don't think I ever properly used a Dreepy at its first evolutionary stage. My Ghost type run, I think I caught it on stage 2? Or did I catch it on stage 1 and just leveled it up in the background? Can't remember, to be honest. But on the flip side, they are worth the dedication because they have that's rivaling legendaries at full evolve. That makes sense. And that is why is my nose so itchy? That is exactly why it's worth spending time with them, in contrary to non-pseudo-legendaries, and they are ridiculous. Like Litwick, it evolves into a good fire type, but not so good that it warrants that high level cap. So one moment, I'm gonna try some cooling my nose off a bit with water, which looks dumb, but impressively, it usually helps. Just pro tip if you have allergies during summer. Try and cool your nose if it's nose being itchy. Have you ever done a Nuzlocke on stream? I have not done it on stream, no. I have done what did we end up calling it, Vox? A two-player versus Nuzlocke? Where Vox was doing it on stream and I was doing it pre-recorded, as in between her streams. But we never finished that, did we? Whoops. But no, I haven't done it on stream, and I'm not sure if I feel like that. Maybe. Pokemon is very much a I sit down and just chill with it kind of game, and Nuzlocke tends to be not so chill for me. Like, don't get me wrong, when I beat Leon in the Sword and Shield 2-player versus, that was a weird sense of accomplishment of actually having aligned every single thing to take out this super difficult the time setup and just everything working out with no casualties. That was satisfying, but I'm not sure I'd do it for stream. Maybe. But no, I haven't. Why can't I just answer like a normal person? Have you done this? Yes or no? My goodness. Well, I mean, my stream, I can talk as much as I want. That reminds me, we need to wrap up our collab, exactly. Yeah, we really do, don't we? I can't remember, I think the last thing I recorded was our start of the post-game battle, which means that I would need to play the post-game, then one more final battle. No, wait, we did the final battle, didn't we? No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Did we do the final battle? Vox, I can't remember. No, wait. We did the second to final battle, and I was this close to winning it, and I lost it, right? And now there's one more battle left when the post-game is over, and then we have to take on the Grasshopper. Man, I think it's been like over a year since that happened. My child is a turd, just saying. Hey, Sass. Glad to hear things are exactly like they always are, friend. Yeah, we probably need to wrap up the collab at some point. Man, if it wasn't because... See, this vacation could have been perfect for that. I'm currently on some vacation. But I dated a bit, but hey, whatever. And this would have been a perfect time for that if it wasn't because I suddenly have plans mostly the entire vacation. Actually... No, I have all the plans. Yeah. You should find time for that little box. I'm glad you don't mind my way of answering questions. I know I have a tendency to ramble. It's very much a weird quirk of mine. But I usually get to the answer eventually. We're stuck after fighting Hop because we're waiting on your next upload. Yeah, that is true. You're right at the cusp of starting the Crown Hunter, alright? And I still haven't even gotten into the post-game, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the last thing I recorded was. Did I record it, just not upload it? Okay, let's double check here. Earthblim, 2 more levels. Lidwig. Oh, right. God knows how many levels. Sadako, 1 more level. Okay, so just a bit more. Just a bit more. You will be there. We have time. We have time. Rambling's good. It means we get an in-depth answer. True. Plus bonus answers to other unrelated things. And sometimes random facts. It's like a buffet of information. Sometimes I wonder if I should be allowed to have a microphone. Oh man. I've had a decently good day. That's probably why I'm so upbeat today. The DLC post-game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We should talk about that. Actually, we will talk about that box. Sometime after the stream. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually say this. I should have done this at the start of the stream. Why didn't I do that? Maybe I should say it at the end? First, is Hex good? I recall Hex being something I usually use. This relentless attack does massive damage to a target affected by status condition. I mean, it's almost as good as Summoner's Wind. Okay. I need a helping hand here, Fox. Summoner's Wind or Hex? Hex? Hex, right? That's more power points, and it does more damage. Like base damage. Like this does have a chance of upping all my stats, but the odds of that are low, I'd assume. So I feel like I was about to say something. Yes. Because of summer vacation, I think Thursday, this Thursday I will stream, but then there will be 2 weeks of no streams because I have guests. So just be aware of that. That will also be posting to my social media pages, so otherwise just you will notice there will be a lack of notifications, but it's not because I'm gone forever, it's just 2 weeks of me just taking a vacation. But yeah, I think we replace with Hex. Unless there's something super specific about this that I'm not seeing. Hex is superior. Okay, so we do agree. Cool. So this is why when you used the pen, you hold it like this straight against the pen and not on an angle, because then sometimes it hits the wrong button. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Although this is a preference thing. Okay, that's good at least, because that means I didn't make a major mistake. But man, yeah, that was dumb of me. Whoops. I would honestly have preferred to have Hex. I recall it being more reliable, and also just because it has more points to work with. But I mean, I guess we'll live without. There'll be better ghost type moves later down the line. I feel like things around here don't really give that much XP. Is there a better place to grind? Like, this is our current destination, so I'd assume this is where things are the highest level, right? Everything's outranked by Shadow Ball. Exactly. Shadow Ball is just good. My nose is still itchy as heck. The first thing I'm gonna do when I'm off stream is go and wash my face. Because that's gonna help a lot on this. I should have done that before stream, but I keep forgetting it. Which is interesting because it's normally not that big a problem until I sit and stream. I don't know why. It's because it might be because I'm nervous. Dalico's evolving. So, Ox, you normally do this thing, and you also recommend that I do this for make it less cheesing. Touch Fate Pokemon I can do at level 32, right? Like, I can do it anytime I want to, but like that would be the earliest if we want to keep it kind of in line with things that naturally evolve. Correct? Go! Hackbee is a baby Pokemon, so not worth fighting. That is true. That is a very good point. It's absolutely goblets XP. It's dangerous to go outside alone on nights when you're feeling sad. Haunter will catch you, and you won't be able to go home. Well, that's terrifying. What do you want to learn? Sadako wants to learn the move Shadow Punch. Yes. Shadow Punch is a physical ghost type move, which is better than Lick. It never misses. It can paralyze, but the other one never misses. I don't think there is any reason to keep Lick. It's just a base move. And as you said, it's gonna get replaced with Shadow Ball later down the line anyway. Correct. Oh, cool. I actually remembered something for a change. I knew it was somewhere in the 30s, so... Okay, so we'll fight anything that... You know what? Sadako, get up front. You need some screen time. We'll fight anything that isn't Magby, I guess. And I guess that's Roto Lotto in a moment. No, it's not better. Well, follow me surprised. I might have made a mistake. Wouldn't be the first time. Strong? Okay, that... If you're taking a screenshot of that right there and said to me back in the day, hey, that's a shiny, I would probably have believed you. And yeah, I know Lick has the possibility of paralysis, but I don't know. Is it really worth the much lower damage output and giving up on guaranteed hits for? That is a lot of damage. Like, I'm entirely open for the idea that I might be completely wrong about Shadow Punch, but I just, I don't know. Wait, excuse me? This attack never misses. It says so right there, right? How did I miss? I did miss, right? I'm incredibly confused right now. Salandit used confusion. It was super effective. Wait a second. I think I know what happened. Based on where the marker was, I think I accidentally attacked the partner spot on my end of the screen, which should not have been possible, if you ask me. I had traded in Nightshade. Yeah, looking at the damage output difference now, I would probably too. What did I miss? Do you want me to take your bag? You might have some healing items. Oh, don't worry. I'll be fine. Yeah, I think what happened was that I pressed the wrong side of the field. I think it's so dumb that when... I think it's a weird limitation they've imposed on themselves that if an SOS battle happens, then the field is counted as a double battle where you only have one Pokemon, which means you have the field part for a second Pokemon, but you can't put anything in it. But you can still interact with it, apparently, which I'm assuming is why I missed my move. That's dumb. Thanks, Game Freak. I hate it. It's one of those weird quirks where they do something, but they don't entirely do it right. It's a shame. But it's a small thing. Like, it's really only dummies like me who do that, right? Mean look, seeing as it is awful. Is mean look really that bad? Huh. I'm really sorry I constantly scratch my nose. It's partially unconscious. Not unconscious. Subconscious, that's the one. All these conscious words. You can't accidentally attack an empty area as the game also redirects it. There's only one enemy. Yeah, but I pressed on my own side of the field, didn't I? How does the game react to that? I'm actually curious now because it looked like it reacted to it and then decided, oh, I guess you're not hitting anyone. If that's the case, that's kind of dumb. If that's not the case, then I don't understand how I missed with a move that doesn't miss. That is... I'm doing it again. Bad hand. Can we just, like, glue my hands to... no, it's not a good idea. Tape my hands to the console for now. Okay. We just need, like, is it one level for Sylvanas, and then we'll have 2 Stage 2 Pokemon up against the boss, the totem Pokemon of this trial. And I think, like, when we beat the trial, that's probably where we're gonna end it for today. It literally says no effect, dude. It literally says no effect. And I read it, I registered it. I was like, oh, I'll just use this attack. And then my brain was like, wait. How much already says that I don't have any moves that work against this bird? I'm smart. I'm smart. That's sarcasm, by the way. Oh man, like I could have understood it if it didn't say it, but the fact that I actually... Okay, I thought I did something again. You also didn't miss. The move failed. What's the difference? How does a punch fail? No, actually, seriously, what's the difference? I thought it was only like status condition checks that could fail, not moves, because moves are reliant on evasiveness and how much you can hit, right? Is there a layer of Pokemon gameplay that I am just completely oblivious to here? Because it feels like it. I also realized that I should put Sylvanas up back front, so that Sylvanas get full XP instead of the XP share XP. Um, Mean Look is a non-damaging move that makes it so that opponent can't flee or swap their Pokemon. Which, aside from the fact that it is absurdly useless in competitive, but when do... Wait, Oh! I think I kept Mean Look so that I would be able to use it to make sure that things don't flee from me when I'm trying to catch it, but I think I might have forgotten about that. Also, never that is when. Is that in my question to when a move can fail? A hit can fail? Because then... I don't understand how this missed. I really... Like, I'm not trying to make excuses here. I'm just really confused. Because you're saying that it shouldn't miss, but it did miss, but it didn't miss. It failed, but it can't fail. I might have to ask you for an explanation after stream, I guess, because this sounds like it might be a bit too limited for you to explain in chat to me. And this is by the way entirely me being a bit slow to understand certain aspects of Pokemon. Either that or it's just something I'm completely missing here. It might be something that I'm completely missing. I just feel like I shouldn't have been able to not hit when it says that it never misses. Did I use the wrong move? Is that what's happening? I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to question myself. Oh man. Anyway, we're getting close to evolving Sylvanas. Not getting that close to evolving Sylvanas because the XP here is garbage. If the move fails, it means there was a circumstance that made it so you could not hit. Unlike missing. Oh, right. I get ya. Did the enemy use Protect or something? I might have been completely oblivious to... well, I was more than likely just going on autopilot and being oblivious to what's going on in the battle then. Thank you. That was me spending, what, 20 minutes complaining about a missed hit that there's probably a logical explanation to, and now I feel like... no, I feel just as dumb as always. That is a good point. I knew that. My never statement was related to my long spiel about Mean Look, which... Oh, okay, so as part of that. The problem is, Vox, sorry, it's not that... please read the full part because you missed why it is useless against anything but one military. No, I just didn't... I didn't actually miss that part. I just didn't read it out loud because my thoughts kept going. But yes, I will read it out loud then. When do Pokemon ever flee and trainers ever change Pokemon beyond when it's knocked out in Pokemon? Never is what is that? Oh, I read it, but for some reason, and I think it's because I don't have timestamps on. Why are they not enabled? I didn't connect them because I didn't read them like right specifically after it's over. They were written right after it's over. I don't know, man. I, for some reason, thought it was the other thing, but I guess you didn't answer the other thing then. Oh wait, that's the next... You know what, I'll just shut up. You did answer the other thing. Oh, we haven't seen this before. Oh, we have seen this once before, haven't we? Been on the road for quite some time. It might be a good idea to save now. You know what? That is a good idea. I forgot the game actually suggests that. Oh. Count the map. Why does it sometimes work? Well, I mean, this is good. We can focus on where we are. Kinda. One moment. I'm gonna swap these around real quick. So we're here for the Wela Volcano Park. Antube is on Memorial Hill. Where is that? Oh, I can't tell the local places yet. I think Memorial Hill might be... Why am I looking over here? I have it over here. Is that like here? No, that's Brooklet Hill. I don't remember where Memorial Hill is. I think it's up here. That's Route 8. Ah. Where is... Oh, I can probably tell from this map, can't I? Oh, okay, Route 8. It doesn't actually show what is on Route 8. Ah, got it. So I will know once I get there. I know Beach, I do know where it is. That's like down here. This area. Down here. That's where we'll be getting a Sandygast. Honedge. Honedge is from Island Scan on the Akala outskirts, which I think is up here. And that's everything for this island. I don't actually know where Memorial Hill is. That's kind of annoying. I'm assuming it must be up here somewhere as well. That's all in a future stream. Let's go back to the setup. I was just so that you could see what I was doing on the map. But I guess we will continue to grind a bit more. Where is... Oh, there it is. Oh, right. I don't have this specific icon. I don't have the next Pokemon to catch icon on any of the other layouts. I forgot that. This is no worth our time. I need to look up where we can get Dusk and Dawn stones. I know there is a Dusk stone somewhere that we can just straight up pick up. I don't remember how we get a second one. And I don't remember where we get a Dawn stone at all. No, I do not have Adrenaline Ops yet. That is only after third trial. So once I beat the Marowak, I will have them accessible, and then we can go back and get Sableye at a different time. I'm looking forward to the next island. There's quite a few Pokemon that we will be getting. Also, I will probably end up getting the... Well, I will definitely end up getting the totem version of Mimikyu. Mainly because I do want the huge Mimikyu. The only problem is it takes 80 stickers from the totem trial. So once we get to the point where Thrifty Mega... I need to check when we have access to 80 of them, because then we're just gonna do a full-on sticker collection marathon. Although I do need to have the ability to fly before we can do that. I think I have it at that point. I think I do. Can I even go back to the different islands without fly at this point in the game? Assume I have to be able to. Probably using the ferry? Oh wait, no. Mantine surfing. I forgot that we're playing the Ultra games. Yes, I can definitely go back and forth between the islands. This XP is so sad. Is there no better places to do this? Let me just have a quick look at them. Wait, this is Route 7. 5. 4. Oh, that's where 6 is. I wonder if Route 6 has better Pokemon. Let's try and go there and see. That might be something more worthwhile. Just like this is just a really bad place to leveling up. See if this works better. Otherwise I'll have to try and remember if there are anywhere where we haven't fought some trainers. I don't think that is the case though. Why there's so many baby Pokemon on this island? Also, why did they introduce baby Pokemon in the first place? They're so used. There's such a... Admittedly, some of them are cute, but man, they're a useless addition to the roster. And a lot of them are just like when they're not in the wild, they're very weird to try and get. Lillipup, okay, I'm making an assumption here. Assumption here that there is just nowhere good to. This level 17 is better. Wait a second. This better XP? I mean, SOS is gonna make it better XP automatically, but... Oh, never mind. Not if help doesn't appear. But there's a chance that that can happen. I'm gonna lessen my attack. Yes. No matter where we go, just bad XP. Oh, I miss XP candy. Are there really no trainers? I mean, I know why this is happening. The game's not designed to us not having something to deal with the fire type. In fact, if anything, this game is designed around this being a super easy thing to deal with. Because it's a fire type and we're an island nation filled with water Pokemon. Who would be dumb enough to go up against this trial without a water type? Me, because we don't have a water type onto the next island, ironically. That's actually really unfortunate. Like, Sandygast and Frillish are both on the next freaking island. Bird appeared. Just realizing I have my small screen on top of my big screen. Well, at least these battles are easy. Albeit not super entertaining. I can't remember the quality of the wardrobe accessibility we have in this game. I hope we get something that's a bit more interesting. I don't mind our current outfit, but it doesn't feel like it should be our final outfit. Next time we'll likely have more. This was the game that No, it was not. X and Y was the game that this generation that introduced customizability to your character. Cubone should be better XP, right? Since it's only a 2-states evolution. Like, it's still a good XP, but it's level... I mean, it's level 19 and it's 1 out of 2, which... I think they give better XP than a 3-stager. At least until it's evolved, obviously. I'll be wrong on that. Nothing else, the level alone should help a bit. I mean, almost there. Almost there. 1 or 2 more battles. Now, what is this is gonna make absolutely no difference against the totem Pokemon? That would be annoying. If that becomes the case, I'm not sure how we beat it. X items. Do I have access to them yet? Maybe. Just completely decimate this. Getting tired of this Z move yet? I am. This basically just underlines exactly what the problem is. Like, even if I wasn't grinding, seeing this so many times, it gets more interesting as we unlock more of them, but the novelty kinda wears off a bit fast. Didn't they release a physical bracelet you could plop these plastic crystals into and actually use that to trigger them in-game? That's a weird thing just to sell merchandise, huh? Remember, I considered getting one at the time. I'm sitting now and thinking maybe I should have so that I could use it on stream. That would have looked so dumb. Anyway, the line is evolving. That should give her significantly more defense. Oh, diggity, look at you, you're on fire, partner. I hope not, considering that we're on a freaking volcano. The raw material from the gas inside its body is souls. When its body starts to deflate, it's thought to carry away people and Pokemon. Lovely. Oh, let's go back and heal, and then go back to the top of the volcano. And I hope we can just go straight into the battle again. Surely we can, right? We don't need to do the entire trial again, do we? Oh. Some awesome photos with newly evolved Pokemon. I'm good for now. Well, be sure to hit up the closest Alola Photo Club if you decide you want to. Don't look so sad just because I declined your request. I was wondering, do you like reading books? I do, occasionally. Good to hear. That means you enjoy reading the Pokédex too, right? Not often. I love how creepy Drifloon's Pokédex entry is. I do agree. In general, the Pokédex entries of the this generation were more grim than we're used to. And I kind of wish they kept it that way for future generations. I wish I could move while this is playing, by the way. There's no reason why it freezes me in my spot. Same goes for the item acquisition pop-ups. Like, come on, game. In a modern era, you don't need to stop me every time you want to tell me something. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't have a wand for this battle right now. Go away, Fletchling. I mean, on a good note, the fact that we are slightly stupidly leveled right now is that when we get to the point where we no longer, oh well, the point where we pass this, we'll be set for a while before we have to worry about levels. That's not the button to save. I also just realized there's a sandy ghast in the save screen. Okay, let's try this again. Looks like you have failed my trial. The totem Pokemon is fire and ghost, I know. Many weaknesses like water, rock, ground, dark, and even ghost type. you will find that it is a bit different than... Oh no, do I have to do all of it again? Oh, I just need to do the final dance again. That's still one too many, but it's good enough. Such a weird trial. Okay. Think we can do it this time? I'm honestly not sure. I hope we can. Marowak's still gonna be faster than us, that's for sure. Which is a problem. It's probably gonna... Is it gonna block my... You know, we're gonna actually set up this time. Yeah, it's gonna use detect, I knew it. I'm gonna minimize, because then when it... going for Salazzle now. And the more I can avoid the hits, the better. 2, 4, 6, I need to do it 3 times. I see, blocks it. Memory. I've had to memorize something for a change. 4 stages of evasion rise. I'm still gonna get hit evidently. Well, on a good note, our defense is much better. I'm gonna die for taking all the hit though. I'm gonna hope that my minimize is actually gonna do something and not just be for show. Gonna antidote that. Attack, that's a wasted turn, good. Does it jump between attacking and detecting? Because in that case, there is a strategy here. Oh, right, there's a different menu for healing items. And Sylvanas carry the entire mats on their shoulders. Poison gas. I really need to get that last, yes, good. That one last minimize in. I didn't buy enough antidotes. I only have one more. Moment misses, Hex misses. Okay, this is good. Poison is still not strong enough that I'm worried. I use Ominous Wind against Marowak. Should deal a good deal of damage. It's gonna protect. I just realized that the moment I did it. It's such a simple pattern. And somehow, I'm still messing it up. It's not gonna detect this time. That is good. That is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a turn on actually healing, since it's gonna use detect anyway. We might actually be able to get through this. And it just used detect, so we're gonna actually hit it. And as long as I don't take massive damage now, all the crashes do. Well, actually, but what? I'm faster? We're the fastest balloon alive, apparently. Well, at this point, I can't. Famous last words. I can't see how this could go wrong. I have a great respect for Minimize at this point. Let's get a bit flashy with our attacks, right? Angry Bloon. Okay, GG, we did it. Perfect. Perfect. That only took 2 attempts. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Boomerang? That is an obvious hell yes. Goodbye, Lear. This is such a good move, if I remember correctly, that if you don't get, like, at this point. Oh, what are you doing? You're worse than me then. Heal up real quick. Come on. Here we go. Happy Bloom. And get our stamp. Wow, spectacular. With your keen observations, you were able to see even fine differences in our dances. And you defeated the totem Pokémon with such ease. The totem Pokémon protected this Byrium Sea. Now it is yours. I mean, that one easily goes on Chandler. Because it's our fire Pokemon. Which means there might actually be some use of Chandler until he evolves now. Oh, it's on my glasses? I thought I had something in my eye. This is how you use Fire-type Sea Power. Thanks, cats. I love how the derpy Marowak is just dancing in the background. Thank you, my dear Marowak. But when you meet a Pokemon that you would like to make your companion, take these. Ooh! That's really good. What's more, you may now use the right Pokemon, Charizard. I can fly. Charizard will lend you his strength, and you will be able to go anywhere you have been in an instant. Perfect, we get everything now. Byrium Sea. You should show it to the trial guide outside the captain's barricade at the bottom of the mountain. It is time for us to return to our dance, the feelings of the Alolan people and our Pokemon, and the true nature of sea power. The answer lies in our dance, so we must dance on. Cool. Does that mean I can just fly from here? Here. Head back down. Here. Oh man, I missed having this. It's always interesting how the different generations get you the abilities to fly between places. Kind of like in different progression areas. Like Generation 1 you got it really late. This game you get it really early. It's fascinating. There's probably some game design choices behind that. Regardless, let's just open the gate so that I remember what we're doing next time. Although I suppose next time we should be heading to get... See if I can buy the Adrenaline Orbs. I should be able to now. That's the wrong NPC. License, and now purchase even more items. Where are you? There they are. They cost 300 apiece. Welcome back, Sass. I just beat the trial Pokemon. I don't know how many we'll need. I guess we'll buy like 25. That we have 25. Means I bought 24. And I suppose the next thing we'll do We'll probably not do it at the start of next episode, because honestly, the idea of starting out with SOS grinding, thank you, seems a bit tedious. So we'll probably definitely not do that as the first thing. Get this open real quick. There is a path there. Past Chiavis trial. Well done, okay? That means you can now ride on Charizard. In that case, why don't I tell you about a great way to play with the Pokemon in your boxes? Ready for this? No. Old references. Press the X button to open the menu. Then press Poképalego. Tick off. Waiting for you. Oh. That's probably where we're gonna... We have a few minutes. It doesn't take that long to do Poképalego, does it? I don't remember. Welcome, you come to Poképalego. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, by the way, but we'll just call it that. These uninhabited islands exist solely for the delight of Pokemon. Hold the phone. You don't seem to have any Pokemon in your PC boxes now, do you? Poképalego is a resort designed to entertain the Pokemon you deposit in PC boxes. Why don't you put some Pokemon in the boxes and then come visit us again? I don't have anything to put in the boxes. I guess we won't be... Oh. I guess we won't be using that yet. Let's open the gate. Oh. That's Farium C. Congratulations on clearing Chiavis trial. In that case... Here you go. You're free to pass. Captain Mallow's trial is up ahead. Go along Route 8 and you'll find it. Lost Junk. But... this is as good... Look at how pixelated we are. This is as good a spot to stop as any, considering that I do have other things to do right after stream. So, that will have to be it for today. We narrowly beat the third trial, got the ability to fly, got adrenaline up so we can finally go back and get Sableye. Which means that in general, we should be getting some good progress in next time. As I've said earlier in the stream, if you didn't catch it, the next 2 weeks, Tuesdays and Thursday streams will be cancelled due to my keeping vacation. So just you can follow me on the social media if you want updates. Otherwise, just keep an eye out if you're subbed for when I put up the next ones. It should be like 3 weeks from now. But yeah, that'll have to be all for today. So I hope you enjoyed that, despite me being not a doofus. Multiple occasions where I apparently just not very observant or not too bright about Pokemon logic. Regardless, as I said, I don't need the pendant right now anyway. Thank you for watching, everyone. What do I usually say? Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay healthy, etc, etc. Take care. Bye.